Muscle Car Corner here, bringing you another beautiful 70 Hemi Cuda. One of my favorite cars of all time. I want one so bad. If you see on some of my previous videos, I was up in Tennessee and did a muscle car hunt on a 70 Cuda Hemi car. A lot of video on it if you want to take a look at it. Some pretty cool stuff. Got to drive it and document it. And I'm so in love with these cars. They've always been a pinnacle of muscle cars for me. This is the top of the heap. It just don't get no better. You know, you see that shaker hood with that Hemi Cuda on it, you know this thing means business. And did get to drive that one. And you know, as a kid, I saw these cars. I saw one at a dealership in Smyrna and just fell in love with it. It was plumb crazy car, white interior. I like the black on this, but I'm not huge on the beige interior. It should have been black interior on this car. A lot of attention to detail on this vehicle. As I'm looking at it and critiquing it, I see some factory welds on the pillars, and everything looks really nice on this car. It is a 26 187 mile car. Looks to be all original in the interior. I don't know. Looks like the trim panels may be new, or they may have been painted. I believe they're probably new, the trim panels, but that's pretty cool. The console back in the day that they put in. But this car is an amazing piece of history that so many people have forgotten about. And it's always been kind of on my price range, but thought about getting rid of the Pantera and getting one of these cars. And it's been the car that has eluded me for years, and just never been able to restore enough of them to get to buy one of these, you know. But my time will come. I've got my eye on them, and I'm looking at them constantly. So prices are down on them right now. These cars, some of them with real low mileage, are going up to $500,000. You can buy a good one for about $250,000, $200,000. I think these cars will hold the value, and I think at auction, I'm really anxious to see what this car went for. So this car was bought in Anderson, South Carolina at Valentine Motors. Looks to be a pretty loaded up car. It's got the track pack, performance axle, 426. It's got a torque flight, rear window, power windows. A lot of nice creature comforts on this car. A lot of people didn't check the boxes for, but this one ended up being, you know, $54.85 plus a destination. Total of $81.55, which is pretty penny back in the day. You know, this car wasn't cheap, and you could get them back in the 70s. I had one that was hit. I could have bought it. It was a plumb crazy white interior car. Did not buy it. They wanted $5,500 for it back then in '76 before I bought my Roadrunner convertible. And I tell you what, I wish I would have bought it, because I'd still have a car. There's no way you can ever own one of these and want to get rid of it. You know. Once again, Muscle Car Corner giving you a story on, I think, probably one of the biggest muscle cars in history. Not just that I'm a Mopar fan, but these cars it checked all the boxes for me. And still one of my favorites of all time. Love it.